Check, check. 1, 2.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I think so.
I can't hear anything. Oh, you can hear me on there?
Check, check. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we're live. But
We
I
just
can't
got to
hear
figure some
anything through
stuff
my
out, that's all.
headphones.
Yeah. I think my headphones might just be quiet. Yeah, my headphones are just quiet.
I can't hear a thing through my headphones. This is perfect. This is exactly how things are supposed to go. I'm not crazy, right? That's where my headphones plug into.
I believe so.
Do I need to turn up my thing, maybe?
Maybe. Are your headphone, are you listening?
I can't hear
you
a
have,
single thing through my headphones. They are entirely
Do you
quiet.
have volume that you can alter? Maybe see how much your box is up on the...
Oh, good.
Because
Smart fella.
mine's quiet as well.
Hopefully this
that
doesn't...
sounds a little bit better to me.
Any difference? I think this is
Yeah.
just going to make me louder.
I hear you, but that's not... Yeah.
Well, honestly, as long as I'm coming through on the thing...
You
which
definitely
I'm going
are.
to check. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Check, check. 1, 2.
Yeah, no, you're coming through.
All right. Well, then I guess we can just jump right into it.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what's up? Welcome to Rank Kings, our very first episode of Rank Kings, the show where we rank the boring and the mundane to tell you the definitive list of what the best of everything and anything is. This is, whatever we land on at the end of this is 100% the factually best thing.
Yeah, it is.
So our show, it's going to be a bit of a rickety start just because it's our first time going about doing this, but basically what we're going to do is we are going to run through. The first topic is fruit.
Yeah.
We ran a poll on our Instagrams, so if you want to participate in future polls, you can go to the Instagram. It's rank_kings_rankings, and feel free to participate in any future polls. So we're going to go over what everyone said first, and then we're going to go over our personal lists, all to come together to try and we will successfully make the list of the top 10 fruits.
Yes, we will.
Definitively.
Get closer to your microphone for a second.
Get closer to my microphone?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's
There you
better?
go. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
I just wanted to test that it wasn't just coming through, audio of my microphone. And it was just, echoey. Because you were a little bit echoey, but it was just because you were a little bit far away.
I wonder why my headphone will work, but oh well. So yeah, I guess without further ado, we got to do the thing that they asked us to do.
Oh, yeah.
So, we have been told to say that our opinion expressed on rankings are not the same opinions of that of Toronto Metropolitan University and Spirit Live, and these are our thoughts and our thoughts alone. So, fruits. We're going to go over the list of fruits. I'm going to roll the intro music. I think I have to turn it...
You're going to have to look at your notes app again.
I'm just going to turn on the music. I don't know if it's playing through the thing, but I hit play on it. But
I feel like I'd hear it.
That's sick. Our first episode, of course, as you saw, was fruits. This is our fruits episode. You guys commented. We are going to maybe consider them, because at the end of the day, what we say goes. God. We are the kings. You are not. We win, you lose. Now you get a big bruise.
Yeah.
So, I guess let's just jump into what the people thought.
Alrighty, let's do it.
So,
I've got the list here, yeah, of basically, we did a poll on our Instagrams of what everybody's favorite fruit was. There was there was an outlier. It was
clearly the number one choice amongst people was.
Anyways, so we'll start at the bottom. Tied for number 10 and 9 was grapes, lychee, honeydew, and raspberries. Which to me I thought was really weird. I think the thought of grapes and honeydew being together is very interesting to me, because those are so different of I don't know, I feel like grapes has a lot of nostalgia, that putting it with honeydew is an insult to grapes, but... A little bit. Oh, my computer turned off. Good. 8th was bananas. 7th was pomegranate. 6th was apples. 5 was pineapples, which was also tied with number 4, which was peaches. Watermelons came 3rd. Strawberries came 2nd, and mango took it by a long mile.
Was the fan favorite.
Yeah.
Was mangoes. And now that's super interesting to me, but basically we're curious about your opinions, about what you think about the fruits, you know. But
We
like
are.
at the end of the day, our goal here is that the next time you want a fruit, you go back and you listen to this.
You listen to us.
Yeah, and then you do the fruit that we chose because this will be the correct best fruit. So that's cute that you guys thought you could do this, but that's we'll take that into consideration. But honestly,
Unfortunately, you're wrong.
yeah, that's the
Well, at least I think
that's the end of the day. you
Yeah,
know,
we
it's just the
we haven't made our list yet. So
Yes.
basically, now Nick and I, we have to go through
our lists,
our two lists,
our personal lists, and we're gonna do it in a kind of back and forth of I'll do my 10, he'll do his 10.
and then we got to come up with our unanimous decisions.
Exactly. Using all of our resources pooled together, we're going to come up with the top 10 very best fruits.
So you're gonna listen to us argue for the next 50 minutes.
Exactly. So, hey, sit back, relax. All the stereotypical intros. So,
Exactly.
do you want to start with your number 10?
Yeah, sure. Where's my list here? I put it on my phone. I did not keep all my notes in the same place. All right, my number 10. I think you're not going to agree with right out the gate, and I don't think this is the one that's going to get decided on, anyways. My number 10 was lemons.
Lemons? I mess with lemons. I'm a big lemon fan.
Really?
You know, I'm cool with lemons. Like, you can't really eat them by themselves, but like
No.
you could, but you can't really.
I
But
wish I could, because I really do like lemons.
I'm a big fan of lemons, although personally I'd probably put limes over lemons.
Really?
But the green's a cool color.
It is.
But when I wrote my list, I wrote down a bit of like a criteria of what I was like, what I'm looking for in the best fruit.
Yeah.
And so, of course, the first one, taste. Obviously, it's got to taste good.
Obviously.
You know, it's food. It's going to go in my mouth. I want it to taste good.
Of course.
The other thing I wrote down was refreshingness. So
Okay.
just like the satisfactory of just like like especially which goes into my next one, which is like versatility.
Yeah.
So like, sure, it's a good like fruit by itself, but like maybe it's good in cakes. Is it good in smoothies, juices, candies, all that? You know.
Okay.
And then the last one I wrote, which I couldn't think of a better way to word it, is a chance of being bad. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of fruits out there where it's like, oh yeah, that one's terrible, but if you get a good one, it's really good. Where like, you ever have like, you buy a pack of like blackberries and they're all like not great?
Yeah.
It's like if I feel like I have to gamble to get like a good pack of them, like I shouldn't have to.
Okay. I
to
can
fight
appreciate that.
So that's kind of where my mind is at going in to my number 10, which is a pear.
Okay.
Which I think is just a better apple. In my humble opinion, I would much rather have a pear than any apple.
I disagree there. Pears are absolutely garbage, in my opinion.
Pears are not garbage. You
hate-
just need to have good pears.
Yeah. I hate pears. I've hated them
Really?
forever. Yeah, I don't know what it is
So
about
do you
them.
only have things in singles and threes and up? Do you never have?
For some reason, pears have like. I've always thought of them as just a squishier apple. A squishier.
That's what I like about them. Is that they're
No,
so much softer.
A squishier, and just like they've got like a worse flavor, and the texture's off, and it's just not good. Like what I do like is I like caramelized pears. I like them in caramelization form. I don't like pears on their own. Like you'll never catch me eating just a raw pear.
There's pears in our calf right now, and I will do what I must. It's force feed you a pear.
So here's the thing. Now we got to decide unanimously on a number 10. Now we got to decide between lemons and pears, which we think should be number 10.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to run through the whole list and then
We could run through the whole
and
list.
like just grab bag it?
I'm good with that. If you
Okay,
wanna do that.
we'll bump my mic. We'll grab bag it. So we'll go on to number 9. Do you want me to go? Do you want to do it in a way where you? We'll do it where one person goes back to back. So you want me to do my
Sure.
number 9?
Yeah, go for
my
it.
number 9 is a bit of an outlier, and
Alright.
I think it deserves a spot on the top 10, but I can't put it much higher given my criteria, and that is avocados. I feel like it's often forgotten that it's a fruit. Am I going to eat an avocado by itself? Probably not. But like, oh my God, is it so good on so many things?
Yeah.
It is really good. I really love avocados. I think it definitely deserves to be on the top 10 because there was that whole avocado craze, you know, that like
I do
could
remember
really
that.
name another fruit that was like everywhere for so long. So
I do remember that.
I think it deserves a spot. Is it the best one? Of course not. But like, because like honestly, its strength comes from its versatility and its taste. But like you rarely, if ever, have just an avocado. And if you do, you're a little weird.
my avocado is absolutely not on there. Avocado is not anywhere close to my list.
This is a good start.
Yeah, I'm
You can't stand my 10 and 9. I was not expecting that.
I'm also just like, it's not that I'm not a big fan of avocados. I like guac, which I think is funny. But
Which is basically just avocado. I don't know if there's anything else that goes into guac.
There is. Guac's a little saltier.
Love, for starters. If it's made right, you know?
Yeah.
Secret ingredient. You gotta have
you
a
always
love
have to
in
cook with
your
love.
food. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't like avocados. Like avocado on toast, I can never understand how people did that. Like the texture of avocado makes me like physically ill. I don't understand why.
But it's okay. The thing is with the avocados, and why I put it like on the lower half of my list, is that I never have it like really like as like the main thing. It's always like complementing something else, which is why I think it's really good. But yeah, it cannot be the best in my humble opinion. But I'm curious about your number 9 now.
My number 9 is plums.
Plums? I used to really like plums. Now I don't.
Why is that? I think plums are a forgotten fruit. I think
feel like
they're
it's
an
another one of
incredible
them
fruit.
where like it's just a lot of the time I have it, I take a bite and I'm like, oh, that's terrible.
That's
like it's just really like it's only every now and then that I have one that I'm like, oh, that was a good ass plum.
that doesn't seem right to me. Plums just seem like a no-brainer. You get a good plum, incredible, and it like a lot of plums out there are good. Obviously, like they got to be in the season, but that's like most fruit.
That's true. And you know what I'll say is that I enjoy that it's purple. Purple is my favorite color. It's the only really.
Hey, I like purple too.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, there we go.
That we don't really like the same fruits for starters.
We like purple though.
Yeah, so there's some common ground. Like if it's a good plum, it's a good plum.
Yeah.
But like sometimes another thing that I didn't put in my criteria because it's just like a thing about me is I'm a huge texture guy, and I feel like sometimes plums can feel kind of gross in my mouth.
Texture and taste were the only things I went off of for mine. Plums, I love the texture of. I'm fine with that. Like, because I like the crunch of a plum, and like plums for me almost goes hand in hand with like apricots as well. Because I find apricots really, really good, and again, like a forgotten fruit. Like I feel like it'd be really nice to, instead of just sitting down and like eating an apple. A lot of people do like they'll bring an apple with them for lunch. Like,
I'm convinced that the only reason people bring apples places is just because it's probably like the easiest fruit to do that with, where you just pull it out and you can just immediately bite it. But like an orange,
if you drop it on the ground, it doesn't. Like,
I cannot
get
think
squishy.
I would probably get into a locked safe faster than I could unpeel an orange. It's like it's so difficult, and then your hands get all like because like the tang and like the zest, like my fingers get all like tingly, and it's like super annoying. And like even like bananas, you still gotta peel them, you know. Like you can just take an apple with you. That being said, I still stand by that a pear is a better apple. And since I already ranked pear, you can probably guess that apple's not on my list.
I also find it worth mentioning that you guys, the listeners, didn't include oranges at all.
Yeah,
nobody liked oranges.
Which I love orange juice.
One
but
vote for Clementine. One vote for Clementine, and that's it.
Yes, one vote for Clementine. I know who voted for Clementine, and I'm a huge fan of the fact that they went out and did it. I do enjoy Clementines. I feel like those are easier to peel, but like an orange, I feel like it's just too much orange. I need considerably less of the fruit. And also, it's literally just peeling it. That it's like such a pain.
Again, like I like citrus fruits, so like orange is alright, but like again, like the peeling is a pain. Anyways, let's move on to our number 8.
So I feel like you're also going to disagree on me here. Here's where you can start to guess, because like those are probably the 8 through 1 for me are all kind of under the same umbrella.
Yeah,
and number 8 for me, which I think you'll disagree with as well, is pomegranate, which is a relatively new addition to my favorite fruits. I hadn't really had it until recently, and it's really, really good.
Okay, no, so I will agree pomegranate is good. The only reason, because we were talking about this earlier when we were setting up like the survey information and stuff like that, the only reason I was weirded out that pomegranate was so high up on the list, it came number 7 out of our survey. The only reason I was weirded out about that is because, again, I feel like it's one of those forgotten fruits.
That's true.
But I like pomegranate. I just don't eat enough of it to have like a solid opinion on it. Like it's just not in my top 10 for that reason.
That's a fair point. And in my humble opinion, the like staple fruits, like the ones that everyone thinks of when you think fruits, is like apples, banana, oranges. I think those are the big 3 probably of just like that you think of. But like, I don't think any of them are necessarily the big fruits, and neither did the people who did our little survey, and neither did that list that you looked at. Like they were not like the top selling. Like
no,
it's which is crazy to me though. Like I think it's just because like if you go anywhere, like any like hotel cafeteria, any school cafeteria, like if they have fruit, it's normally apple, banana, oranges.
Usually, yeah.
So I think it's just, they're just there by like convenience instead of like quality.
Yeah, well, I was talking with somebody about this earlier about how the fact that like they have to be shipped overseas as well. So like half the fruit that we get in North America is already just not very good fruit. It's just the fact that it holds well.
Yeah, you could definitely knock someone out with an apple if you threw it hard enough.
Yeah,
or
100%.
so I've been told.
Anything we say cannot be used against us.
yeah, this is not the opinions or
If somebody is found
in Toronto Metropolitan University, blah, blah, blah.
If somebody is found with apple bruises, it was not us.
Yes, and if an apple is found with bruises, don't eat it. That could be a worm in there.
It could be. So my number 8 was blackberries.
I like blackberries.
Okay,
I think
good.
it's another one of those ones that like sometimes can be very bad, but I appreciate that they're kind of like tart.
Yeah.
I think is the correct word.
I feel like sometimes, tell me if you've ever like felt this, because I was talking about this with like my mom and my sister like last week. I feel like sometimes you take a bite into a blackberry and it almost tastes carbonated. Do you know what I mean by that?
Kinda.
Do you know what I mean by that?
I do, and you know what? I think a big part of that is that like I drink a lot of bubbly, and I think the blackberry one, that's the purple can, is it?
There is a blackberry one.
Yeah, I think that's the one. I'm pretty sure it's
bubbly.
blackberry. That's the one I have the most because I think it's by far the most delicious one of bubbly, and so maybe that's why like a little bit of placebo. But I do get that. I think that also it's kind of like it's built like an aero bar kind of where it's got all the they're not bubbles, but just they're very God, I'm so professional. Those little circles.
Yeah,
There's
those little
a bunch
things.
of tiny circles.
Yeah, huh?
So it's like air pockets in an aero bar. So next time you think of an aero bar, I want you to think about blackberries and vice versa. They are identical. There's no difference.
Identical.
Yeah, they're equally as healthy.
So my number 7, that brings me to, is blueberries.
I really like blueberries. I actually think I bumped them off for pears. So
You bumped blueberries off for pears.
Are my spiritual number 7. 7? 11. Numbers backwards. You just said 7. That's why. They rhyme, and my dumb brain don't work good. I like blueberries though. I like blueberries. You know that bit of like it's like that puppet comedian like Randy Feltface where he's like there are no naturally blue foods and someone's like blueberries. He's like blueberries are fucking purple. So another pro for blueberries is that they're kind of purple.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got no complaints about blueberries. But my number 7 is... Oh, no, this is what I subbed off. I put this in the list, and this bumped everyone after it up one and took blueberries off. I put on pineapple. Because pineapple is really good in most things. And you can normally taste it when it's there.
This is your number 7?
That is my number 7. It is pineapple. I'm a big fan of pineapple. It's good in... I can't really think of anything that's, like, pineapple-based that's bad, like ice creams and like smoothies and milkshakes and like cocktails, like everything that's like pineapple based is really, really good, I think.
Okay.
Like, nice and tangy.
So here's the thing.
They also look really cool.
Here's
like,
my
such
thing
a Chad looking fruit.
Pineapple is it's an odd one for me because I grew up not liking pineapple. I grew up absolutely hating pineapple. I know now that I like it and I enjoy the flavor. I just simply do not eat it because I'm still in the mindset of I do not like this fruit. That's just how I am. Like I still won't eat it. Like if somebody offers me pineapple, I know I like it.
You know
and
what?
I'm like, no, I don't want any. That's disgusting.
Weirdly, I'm kind of the same. Where like I feel like I decline it more than I accept it, but then like I eat it and I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I say no? Like you know those like fruit trays that they have at every grocery store where it's like cantaloupe, honeydew, strawberries, pineapple, and
I hate those fruit trays.
And like one other one that is not important enough for me to remember. I also don't really like those fruit trays. But like that's normally when I eat pineapple, and then I eat it, and I'm like, oh my god, why do I not have more pineapple? Yeah. You know the little like spikes on them. Apparently, I've never tried this. Is that you're supposed to pull? You can pull them, and that will pull out like a slice of pineapple.
I have heard of that.
So I wonder if that's true because if it is, that'd be really cool.
It would be. But number 6 for you then, I guess.
Oh, also pineapple on pizza. I enjoy. It doesn't. People who don't like pineapple on pizza, I'm convinced, think it tastes like a sweet pizza. It's not. It's just a little bit of tang.
Pizza.
It's sweeter, but it's not like
pizza's not supposed to be sweeter at all.
That's you say tomato, I say it correctly. Number 6 for me And now I think you can probably, from my last bit, is that I'm a very big tropical fruit fan. So my
Okay.
next one is kiwi. I'm a big kiwi fan,
Oh.
and I know how that sounds. I'm a big kiwi fan.
I forgot about kiwi. To be honest with you, it's good.
That's what I'm saying. It's like pomegranate, where it's like
Yeah.
often forgot about. But I have kiwi. It's like really good.
I still
and it's
wouldn't-
nice and soft, which I'm in the moment now just learning is what I appreciate in my fruits. But it's good. Like not a lot of kiwi based things though. Although is key lime pie kiwi and lime? I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
No,
It's
no,
made with
it's-
metal keys and lime.
Yeah, that's more like it. House keys. Yeah.
Yeah, house keys and lime pie. Nice crunch that you can only get from house keys.
Kiwi's good. It's not something I would ever put on my top 10, but it is good, and I can appreciate kiwi, not necessarily as a top 10 item, but
The unsung hero is kiwi.
I think you're gonna like my number 6 more. Anyways, I'm hoping. My number 6 is bananas.
I like bananas. It's another one that I just didn't put on just because there's ones I like more. But I
Okay.
do like bananas. Out
Okay.
of the three our prophesized big three
OG
of, like,
fruits.
yeah, banana is definitely my favorite. My one, this is a huge pro and a huge con for banana, is that anytime you have, like, banana ice cream is really good, but anytime you put banana in anything, it's the only thing you taste. You could put
Yeah.
in literally every other fruit into a smoothie and then one banana, and it would just taste like banana, which is good if you like banana, and if you don't like banana, then it's disgusting. And also, I know it's like there's no problem with the bruised parts of a banana, but even at 18, I still can't eat them.
Yeah, I don't do that either. I don't eat those. I also, one thing I do like about banana, this is the only time I thought about artificial flavor. I love artificial banana flavor.
Artificial banana flavor is really good
I
too.
think it's incredible. I know it tastes absolutely nothing like bananas.
Mm-hmm.
It's still so good. Like, you
Yeah.
know, those little, like, if you've ever been to like a bulk barn or something like that, those little banana, like, gummy
Yeah.
candies you could get, those were so good.
Yeah, exactly. So like I like banana, so I think everything that's banana flavored is. I don't think there's one thing that I'm like that is banana flavored that I'm like I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I just prefer these other fruits more. But yeah, I do.
Okay.
I like banana, but that's like was my logic against it is that if you don't like banana, then you are not gonna like so many things that have banana in them.
Yeah.
And banana on pizza? No. Every fruit.
So my number 5, then, we're reaching our halfway point of our lists here. My number 5 is peaches.
Peaches? I love peaches.
Okay, good.
I love
Good,
peaches.
good.
Nice soft fruit.
Yes. And again, like they've got, they give me the same kind of vibe as plums or apricots.
That was the thing is I used to love peaches and plums, but just plums went lower and peaches went higher as I
Okay.
got older.
I find they all, even like with the apricots, plums, peaches, I find they all have very, very delicious skin. The skin of the fruit is really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like just peaches. They're such a staple summertime fruit, and like peach juice especially is so good. It's very sweet, but I have a big sweet tooth.
Me too.
But it's really, really good.
Okay, if you have a big sweet tooth, I think ours are going to slowly get closer and closer as we get to the top here then.
My number 5. I believe I'm on 5. Yes, my number 5 is grapes, specifically purple grapes.
Oh.
I fucking love artificial grape flavor. There's like and normal grapes, but like grape desserts, like especially like frozen desserts that
Yeah.
grape flavored, I think are so good. Grape juice, I'm a big fan of. I haven't had much wine, but maybe I'll like it too because I like grapes.
Wine does not taste like grapes.
Yes,
I'm not
but
gonna lie to
I'm
you.
just
But
because I want to support everything they do.
That is true.
So I'm not an alcoholic. I just really want to support grapes. So,
Just really big. I'm big into grape farming.
it's another like really nostalgic.
That was the arm of my microphone.
Oh,
moving,
okay. I
sorry,
thought that
yeah.
was a buzz. I thought that was something. There's just such a nostalgic fruit that I feel like everyone had grapes as a kid, and just like, yeah, like a grape popsicle, a grape freezy, just so much grape stuff. I think like the artificial. I had grape ice cream for the first time a little while back, and
Yeah.
I was like, that was the one I was going to be a little iffy about, but like. Whenever like freezies, I feel like freezies is a very heated debate. I feel like most people are universal where like they like the white one the most,
Yeah.
like the creamsicle one, and then I always say grape is the second best, and then no one ever agrees with me.
Grape is really, really good.
Grape is
I do
really
like grapes, and I like artificial grape flavor. I think they're all really, really well done. I think I think artificial grape flavor tastes more like grapes than
That's true.
a lot of other artificial
it's
flavors.
definitely one of the more spot-on artificial fruit flavors, and probably the least spot-on artificial flavor is strawberry, I think.
Yeah, no, it's really good, but it's just bad.
It's nothing
you know what I mean?
strawberry.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I guess you're with number 4 now.
My number 4 is watermelon. Watermelon is also a very summertime fruit. I would put it higher, but it's like another one where I feel like sometimes it can be really bad, especially in North America, where like just But watermelon is it's such a classic one. There's so much of it when you buy it. It's just. It's also like it's not even just like the taste of watermelon, it's the idea, you know? It's the concept of watermelon that I'm a huge fan of. Is that like it's just a really cool fruit. It's just giant. It's the only melon that I think like people actively love. I feel like cantaloupe and honeydew no one likes honeydew. I'm okay with honeydew, but no one likes honeydew.
I was always back and forth with cantaloupe and honeydew, and there's another melon in there somewhere. I
not
forget what
important
it's
enough
called.
for us to remember.
No,
though.
it's not. Melons in general, I've always been kind of on and off with.
Artificial watermelon flavor is also something that's kind of on and off. I think.
Like artificial watermelon flavor.
It's good.
I don't like watermelons.
Really?
I don't eat watermelon.
I think watermelon juice is bad though.
Really?
So
I'll take watermelon juice.
Because you know why? It's really close to water. It just tastes like a watered down juice.
It's just watered down melon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it gets you nice and hydrated.
My number 4 is raspberries.
I love raspberries. Another one that I wish I could have put on here, but I just ran out of space for. Raspberry.
Really? Okay.
My favorite ice cream is blue raspberry sherbet. Sherbet's not an ice cream. Shut up. I love.
I'm right.
Yeah, we're right. That's the main thing that you need to remember from this podcast is that what we say is correct.
Yeah.
Like raspberries are good. They're like especially in desserts.
Sweet tooth. It's a sweet tooth thing. That's why it's so high up on the list for me.
Nice mix of like sweet and tart.
But that one is just kind of this one I think I've already deduced you're going to disagree with. Mm-hmm. My number 3. So we're into my top 3 now. My number 3 is grapefruit.
Yeah. I don't love grapefruit.
No, okay.
I don't think I've ever had anything grapefruit that I've liked. Like that I've really liked. Like I can stomach it, but I just don't really like it.
People always used to get mad at me whenever we'd go on like school trips or something, and we'd be in like a cafeteria, and I'd be like, "Oh, good, they have grapefruit juice," and I would just drink straight grapefruit juice, and everybody was like, "Really?" And everybody had like, we're going back a long time, but everybody had like apple juice, and I was sitting there with my cup of grapefruit juice. I was like, "This is awesome."
Another con about grapefruit: stupid name. Such a stupid name. Grapefruit. Like, I know there's literally a fruit named orange, but grapefruit is so stupid. It's like, well, shit, we ran out of fruit names. So it's like, grapefruit. That's the, it's just so, it looks cool, I guess. It looks kind of like a blood orange from what I remember. But like really sparkling water and stuff like that I've had that have been like grapefruit flavor and stuff. Them. It's just.
I love them. The grapefruit San Pellegrinos.
It tastes like. I don't even know. Kind of like nothing.
It's like if grape was a fruit.
Yeah, literally. It kind of. Yeah. What if grape was a fruit? Have you ever wanted to have grape in fruit form?
You have this oversized orange, just a little bit tangier, and you're done.
So my top 3 is extremely tropical.
But
okay. So for number 3, I have cherry. I love cherries.
Okay.
I love cherries so much.
Alrighty.
The only thing that I think kind of gets in the way is the seed in there. Mm-hmm. That you have to, but like it's also like kind of a vibe, just like eating it and then like spitting it out. So I kind of like it, but like you can't eat them
like it was tobacco when I was a child.
Yeah, exactly. Now that I've weaned myself off of, it's a good substitute.
Cherry's a gateway drug.
Yeah, don't do cherries. The best thing on God's green earth, but you can't have them. I love cherries. And also artificial cherry flavor and like cherry flavored everything is so good.
It's really good.
So good. I can't think of a single bad cherry flavored thing. I love cherries.
That's the one thing I buy as well because we were saying we like bubbly. I get cherry bubbly a lot.
Yes, that's the second best one.
Yeah,
right after the blackberry one.
I really like the cherry bubblies. Alright, so you're on to your second here.
My number 2 is mango, which a lot of people said they're number 1 on the poll.
Yeah.
I love mango. Mango juice is really, really good. I love mango. A lot of mango flavored things are really good. I just like one fruit a little bit more, but I do really love mangoes. Again, mango flavored everything. I can't think of a single bad mango flavored thing.
Here's my thing with mangoes. I got a thing with mangoes.
Also another soft fruit.
Exactly. My teeth didn't work very well when I was a kid.
Apparently. That's what I've learned.
You lost all of them at once.
Yeah.
And so for like 3 months,
really
you had
good
to only eat soft.
Yeah, you guys can't tell because it's audio, but I have no teeth. I have to chew everything with my gums.
Mango for me is the same as pineapple.
Really?
I don't eat mango.
Why?
I don't enjoy it.
Don't you know my parents were killed by mangoes? It's so inconsiderate.
First and last episode. But no, I don't like mangoes. Again, just because of like the same thing as pineapples. Like I didn't like them growing up. I know I like them now, but I just simply don't like them because I didn't like them in the past. I know I like the flavor of them. I don't like them.
Unfortunate. Mango ice cream, mango popsicles, mango juice, mango smoothies. It's all so good.
Here's
and
the thing.
mangoes themselves.
I'll still eat all that because it's not mangoes. And that's my thing with like pineapple as well. I'll always have pineapple juice, mango juice. I love all of it. Like I had a mango monster like 3 hours ago. And I loved every drop of it.
I would consider myself a mango monster on account of how much mango I consume. I've said mango so much it stopped sounding like a word.
I did that with laugh the other day. It was last night. I was writing laugh on something and I kept looking at it and I was like, this doesn't say laugh.
Yeah.
This is laugh.
Yeah, too many letters in laugh. 3 extra letters that don't need to be. So about the UGH for one F and it's the same word.
But no, again, I don't like mangoes, and so instead my number 2 is cherries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm less upset now. I was about to tell you to mango to hell for not liking mangoes, but never mind.
Yeah, so my number 2 is cherries. We've talked about cherries, so I'm gonna move right to my number 1. You said your top 3 are tropical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not gonna have the same number 1 as me. I know that for sure. My number 1 is strawberries.
Really?
Yeah.
That's another one for me where I just feel like I've had a lot of bad strawberries recently. I still like strawberries. Yeah. Do you remember like being a kid and hearing the thing like strawberries aren't actually a fruit because the seeds are on the outside? And it was like,
I did not hear that. No.
Please leave my home.
My favorite vegetable, the strawberry.
Yeah.
If strawberry was a vegetable, I would have eaten them when I was a kid.
Yeah, I like strawberries. I when they're good, they're really good.
Yeah.
But that's just is because of that reason that like, and you know what? I've always been a big supporter of strawberry ice cream. Like out of the big 3 ice creams of the vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. I've always preferred strawberry out of all 3 of them. Because yeah, just like with like desserts, I'm also just a big like tropical fruit flavored desserts over like the chocolates and like all the other ones for desserts.
Okay.
So yeah, like I like strawberries. They're just not on my top 10. I don't.
So what's your conflicting number 1 then?
My conflicting number 1, you've already said it. My number 1 is peaches. I love peaches.
Really? Okay.
I really love peaches. They're just to me. If I'm like, whenever I'm picking number 1 of anything, it's like okay, in this topic, in this category, if I could only have one of these for the rest of my life, what am I picking? And hands down is peaches.
Okay. All right. That's I can agree with that to a degree. Like. It's obviously not my number 1, but I can understand peaches.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing is I can respect strawberries. It's just like I feel like if you open like a pack of like Starburst or Skittles that are all tropical theme, you would have like my 8 through 1 of pineapple, kiwi, grapes, watermelon, cherry, mango, peaches. Maybe not grapes, but the rest of those I think that's every like tropical pack flavor.
So then, I guess. Now we've got our 10 from each.
That's me and Lewis. But
so now we got to make the unanimous decision.
Yeah, a unanimous decision on what the top 10 are. So
your top. What was your number 10 again?
My number 10 was a pear.
It was a pear, and
which you didn't
lemons.
have at all, and
No.
I think got 1 vote out of the people out there.
Yeah, it got 1 vote, so it didn't even make the top 10 list of the survey.
Top 10 of all time, man. Pear haters.
Yeah, well, because pear's not good.
It's that,
and that's the thing, and that's why I don't understand. Like my list has like a whole bunch of like fairly like good fruits, you know, and you just went from like a really good one to a really horrible one. So like I think your top 10 list is more diverse.
I think I didn't realize. I thought it was a lot more basic until I wrote it down, and I was like I didn't put like blueberries, strawberries, apples, oranges, or bananas on there.
Yeah, apples I I kept thinking about apples, but they just never. Like I was thinking about it. I was like, am I gonna put it here? No, I can't put it here yet. And then I got to the end of the list. And I was like, well, apples isn't on my list.
So overrated. You know what? I'll say I am over apples. Okay, get them out of here. I'm sick of going to a place and being like, oh, sick, they have fruit, and it's always an apple, and it's always the red. You know what? I think green apples are better than red apples because they add a little bit of that tanginess to them.
I like apples just because you can have so many different kinds of apples that taste so different. Like my favorite apple is Honeycrisp, which for some reason a lot of people disagree with. It's a really, really sweet apple, so it's really good. But everybody is like, I like Macintosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I like my phone.
Yeah,
it's an apple.
I don't prefer to eat fruit.
Yeah, I don't eat fruit. I'm allergic to all fruits.
It's all the people now that are the Liver King supporters that are all eating the just raw meat.
So number 10. Honestly, it might like
lemons versus pears.
I'm cool with lemons, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm like not that ride or die by pears. I can
Okay.
live with lemon being the number 10 best fruit.
Okay, I'm happy with that because I couldn't
even
live
with like
pears.
my thought being that like lime is better than lemons, I still think lemons are good.
Yeah.
So like, I can live with that. What was the number 10 of the peoples again?
Number 10 of the peoples was a tie between 4. Number 10 and 9. I combined all of them because they all.
So you know what? Since they couldn't decide, we're not going to consider your vote because at the end of the the next time you're thinking about fruits,
you guys put
the
raspberries.
10th best fruit of all time. This is
low.
a fact. This is not fiction. This is 100% fact. Is lemons is the 10th best fruit of all time. This is a confirmed fact.
Which means that grapes, lychee, honeydew, and raspberries, all the opinions you guys gave are wrong.
Yes, exactly. Because just like you might have heard in a sting on a different show, your favorite, it's not going to be ours.
It's yes. You guys, thank you for participating. However, you were wrong this week. You can come back next week on whatever topical topic we have.
Exactly.
And you can try your luck at that one. But this week you lost.
Number 9. So mine was avocado.
They also lost on this one because we didn't have any of this. Yours was avocado. Mine was plums. Again, I don't know if I can live with avocado being anywhere near the list.
Anywhere near the list? I was about to ask you how much you consider bumping up lemons 1 and putting avocado at 10.
Oh. Gotcha.
Because I can live with that. Because again, I think avocado is like 9 or 10, like at most. That's as high as it can go. But I do think it's.
If I think about the fact that avocado made guacamole, I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do it.
So remember like 20 seconds ago when I said that lemon is the 10th best fruit, and next time someone asks you that lemon is, about fruits, or next time you think about fruits,
you got psyched out.
Yeah, got him. You thought avocado. I spelt it wrong. I wrote ava-to-go because I can't see my keyboard very well, but I'll remember what it is.
We gotta turn this down just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm back to my microphone.
Avocado. Too many vowels in avocado. That's my one criticism.
Yeah.
A
few too many.
Okay, so then number 8, we can actually look at what people thought this time. Will we consider it? Who knows? But we can look at it.
So number 8 was bananas on mine. Or sorry, not on mine. On the people's favorites.
On the people's was bananas.
Mine was blackberries.
Mine was pomegranate. Very diverse again.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say the people are definitely wrong. Again.
Yeah.
I just don't think it belongs number 8.
I don't want to put bananas there, so I can live with that.
Okay, so yeah, the people were wrong again. Bananas is absolutely not 8th best.
The other ones that we've already.
Yeah,
said,
we could. We just
also
have 13 minutes left of airtime.
That's also a good point. So you know what? What do you think, pomegranate or blackberries? My heart leans pomegranate. I know it's because it's my list.
And I know you do. And that's the thing. I think if we're making, it's the best of all time. Mm-hmm. And it's definitely got to be diverse. I think I can live with blackberries leaving. Okay. It was kind of a toss-up whether or not they were going to go on my list anyways. So I think they can definitely...
Because pomegranate for me is... I have the exact opposite thought where it's like... It's such a... Like, I haven't really had it much until recently, and I was just really like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah.
So I do think... And I think a lot of people will appreciate that pomegranate is on there
and
at currently number 8.
It is good. So pomegranate is the 8th best fruit.
Of all time.
Of all time.
And my number 7 on my personal list was pineapple.
Mine was blueberries.
Blueberries. I'm cool with both of these. What was the Publix?
The Publix for number 7 was pomegranate, actually. So they rated it a little bit higher than us.
Incorrect again.
You're wrong.
Classic them.
Yeah. Can't believe them. Oh my god.
Here's the thing, right? I'm cool with putting blueberries here. But I do think pineapple is on the list.
See, so we could just say that's the thing, because I can't. This is my issue, because remember how I said mangoes and pineapples? I've got the same thing. Mm-hmm. I can't have both of them on the list. I can't. Okay. I can pick one to be on the list.
Then I just feel like it will. You know what? I will cross mango when we come to it, but I'll put blueberries here.
Because I think I can live with mango being on there, but the thing is I think I like pineapple more than mango, and that's where my issue comes in.
Really?
Yeah, because I like just the flavor of pineapple. It's a little bit tangier kind of thing.
There's not really another fruit that I think tastes like pineapple.
No, there's not. And so that's why I think mango was number 2 for you.
But mango was number 2 for me and number 1 for them. Which, granted, the public is always wrong. It's always what we think is the final say and is the correct answer.
Yeah.
But I do think that the fact that it was overwhelmingly mango was the number 1 choice does mean that it is in the.
There's probably some form of It's probably something.
Mango's definitely something.
It definitely exists.
So then, we'll just cross that when we come to it. My next one was kiwi.
Out of pineapple and blueberries is what it was, number 7?
Yeah, and I put blueberries down.
I can live with pineapple again, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can. Because blueberries, here's my thing with blueberries as well. I like blueberries. I like the flavor of blueberries, but they're so small. You have to eat a fistful of blueberries to get like a good amount of flavor.
You know when you have popcorn in the movie theater and you don't just grab pieces, you like shove your whole hand in, like grab a fistful and you put it all in your mouth in one go.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do that with blueberries. I was
so worried that was going to be just me, but that's literally how I exclusively, because
your entire hand should be blue afterwards, or purple.
Yeah, exactly. It should look like you just strangled a Smurf after you've eaten some blueberries.
Exactly.
You know? So
I can agree with that. So blueberries can leave the list. So my number 6 is bananas.
So your number 6 was what?
Bananas.
Bananas?
Yeah.
My number 6 was kiwi.
Okay.
Interesting pairing.
Number 6 of the people was apples. Apples is not on our list.
Apples is not on our list.
You're absolutely incorrect. Yeah, exactly. Apples are garbage. Get them out of here.
Overrated. Apples are. I don't even like apple pie that much.
You know the saying, an apple a day means you're wrong.
Yes, an apple a day means you don't love fruit. It means you're picky.
You obviously don't understand fruit like us.
Yeah, exactly.
So bananas versus, what was yours again?
Kiwi.
I
can go either way, honestly.
Yes, I think bananas are better than kiwi.
Okay.
I think overall bananas definitely beat kiwi.
Yeah, because like I said, I really do enjoy bananas. The reason I just didn't put it on is because I felt like that if you didn't like bananas, then it's a terrible fruit for you. But I guess if you didn't like any fruit, but you know what I mean. We're just you can always taste banana in something. So if you don't like banana, that hurts a lot of other things that are. But I don't know, banana's good.
And a side note of banana and kiwi, mixing them together is really good.
Yeah.
Banana and kiwi together is really, really good.
Exactly. I think the Tropicana juice. I think it's
there's a lot of juice companies that do it really well.
Okay, so then that means that the back half of the top 10, just to recap, is from 10th to 6th, avocado, lemon, pomegranate, pineapple, bananas.
Yeah.
A lot of yellow.
I can't believe avocado made it on that list for me. I stick with it. I stick by it, but wow.
Number 5. This is where I think it's going to start to get interesting. My number 5 was grapes.
Your number 5 was grapes. Mine was peaches. We both like peaches.
Yes, I think peaches should be higher. Peaches is on the list.
And I think you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't have to end up being number 1.
Well, even looking at this, I think I like peaches more than I like. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, no, but I think peaches can wait. I think we can definitely say.
Grapes?
Grapes for this one.
What was the Publix?
The Publix for number 5.
Yes.
Was pineapples.
Pineapples? Okay, well they already had. It's already on there. It's just not
way. You guys put it way too high. I don't know what you guys are on.
Again.
And it was also tied with peaches, by the way, which I think is really funny.
I feel like that's an interesting one to tie. All right, so then number 4 for me, I put watermelon.
Obviously, as I just said, the public put peaches, and I put raspberries.
You know what? I think is really funny because I ranked it so high. I'm kind of okay with foregoing watermelon because I also feel like specifically where we live, it's kind of hard to get good watermelon. I feel like I've had a lot of times where I've bitten into watermelon. I'm like, that's just edible water. I'm just chewing water. It tastes like nothing.
Yeah, it's there's not that's why like just melons in general. There's so much water in them, and it's just
I don't really
to
like
me.
cantaloupe anymore. I used to really like cantaloupe. Now I don't. And honeydew, again, if it's good, it's good. And then, but I feel like that's like very rare.
Yeah, and
So-
I don't understand people's issue with cantaloupe. Like, if you cantaloupe, just get married properly. It doesn't make any sense.
If you can't elope, then just get married.
All right, move on.
So what's number 4? I forgot what you said.
Number 4 was between raspberries and watermelon. So if you want to forgo watermelon, it's
yeah,
raspberries.
Yeah, raspberries for sure. I'm cool with that because I think I might have forgotten about raspberries.
They're so good. They look like blackberries and they taste nothing alike. They're nothing like blackberries. They should never look the same.
And again, another soft fruit.
He's just really into the soft fruit.
I get. Apparently, my number 3 was cherries.
Grapefruit. Now, see, my number 2 is cherries.
I'm kind of cool.
So,
Here's the thing.
what's your
right?
number 2?
I think we need for the top 3. What's your top 3 again? Because I feel like we kind of need to really work this out.
Grapefruit,
together.
cherries, and then strawberries. Because this is the thing. Because like back at the bottom of the list, we're okay with putting things off because we're like, it can't really be there. Once we're at the top,
That's where
these are
things get
ones that
tricky.
we don't want to leave.
So cherries, mangoes, and peaches.
Yeah.
I think all need to be on there. We can both agree that peaches and cherries need to be on here, on the list somewhere. I think
Yeah, but then
We might need to
that
bump-
means that like strawberries aren't going to be on the list at all.
we could bump some
that's
things back
insane.
down.
But like that's
How do you
just
feel
that's
about
just how the
cherries
game
at number
works,
3? I feel like cherries at number 3 makes sense.
Cherries at number 3, I can do.
Okay, cherries at number 3.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to bump some stuff down.
Well, see, that's the thing, because I think what we do is this
I
is
think
just how
both-
we run the game, and this is just how it works. We banter between, and we have to decide on one.
I honestly I can't see these ones being anything other than peaches and mangoes, and we have 5 minutes to decide.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because I've got grapefruit and strawberries. You've got peaches and mangoes. Let's go for number 2 spot. Okay. Between all 4 of those, argue your case for which one you want to be number 2,
Number 2. Okay, here's the
and I'll
thing.
argue mine, and then we'll just.
I think that the factual decision is
Yeah.
to put mangoes at number 1.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna argue peaches at number 2 because I can't name you a single bad peach flavored thing. I couldn't think of a single time that I've had something that was peach flavored that I was like, that was not great. It's so good in drinks, in desserts, in pies, ice creams, like frozen desserts. It's great by itself. You know, it's a very classic fruit. It's yeah, I can't think of a single bad peach flavored thing, whereas I feel like I've had bad strawberries. Like back to bubbly, I don't like the strawberry or the pomegranate flavor. So,
Yeah.
pomegranate?
All right.
I meant grapefruit. I love pomegranate. I don't even think there's a I might I hope I haven't done that earlier.
Everybody's like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
It's all backwards.
Peanut butter is my favorite fruit.
So that's what you want to be second.
I think peaches should be second. And
I'm going to argue. Okay, here. I have a proposition. Because you've got cherries, right? No, cherries have already been put on.
Cherries
We've
are
already
number
done that.
3. But
Okay, I've got a proposition. Grapefruit takes number 2. Peaches takes number 1.
Here's my thought on that.
Yeah.
I feel like grapefruit is ridiculously high. I could put it on the list, but I don't think I could put it second.
Really?
Because I would eat every fruit on the list before.
grapefruit. Yeah. Okay. What was your other one again? You've got mangoes. Oh yeah.
And mangoes
that's
should
right.
be. How about this proposition?
Yep.
We ditch avocado entirely and put grapefruit at 10.
Yes, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I feel like we just lost so many people in the murder of avocado,
Yeah.
but like
It doesn't belong on the list. It
It's
was wrong. You
it's
know how we
spiritually
said the
11.
first time that that lemons were? You know, it wasn't.
number
And
10
when we
is
said it was up, no.
Yeah, number 10
no.
is not sacred until the list is finalized.
You guys totally thought
And
you
then-
were right.
Peaches, and then peaches at number 1, and then mangoes at number 2. I'm also open to. I'm kind of like
Yeah.
willing for some of these to maybe sub one out for strawberry.
I'm good with that. I'll put
You good
mango,
with
I'll
that?
put mango at number 2.
All right.
Because here's the thing: we've got a sweet fruit on there. We've got raspberries. Raspberries and strawberries.
Raspberries and strawberries are pretty similar enough.
They're almost synonymous.
And I know peaches and mangoes are also kind of similar, but
Yeah.
like they're just really good.
Yeah. No, that works for me.
So that means the definitive list for the top 10 best fruit. So the next time you think about fruits and you're thinking about which ones are better than others, you guys can stop debating because this is factually correct.
We do your thinking for you here at Rankings.
This is done. There's never be any arguing about this ever again. This is 100% truth. Number 10, grapefruit. Number 9, lemon. Number 8, pomegranate. Number 7, pineapple. Number 6, bananas. Number 5, grapes. Number 4, raspberries. Number 3, cherries. Number 2, mangoes. And our big finish at number 1 has to be peaches. Way to go, peaches.
Yes, peaches.
Woo! We love peaches.
Peaches are the best fruit known to man ever.
I mean, like, I don't think there's a single bad peach flavored thing.
No. I think that was a good list. I think that one was good.
I'm content with this. Like, my biggest problem would have been grapefruit being high because it would not. It didn't crack my top 10. It cannot crack the top 5.
I can't believe I sacrificed my top 1 and just
killed completely got. But you know, it's just this. I feel good about this.
Yeah, that's how the fruit crumbles.
I think there's a wide variety here.
Yeah.
That's how the fruit crumbles.
So no, that's good. So
thank you for tuning into the first episode of Rankings.
Yeah, the basics is you were wrong. You'll be wrong next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and probably after that. But make sure you come back.
More. Yeah, make sure you come back next week. When like this was so. Of course, this first episode is a little rusty while we try and figure out the format, what we can do in what amount of time. But you know. It's only going to get better, and your opinions are only going to get worse, and our opinions are only
going to
be correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
at all times. So
well, everybody have a great week then.
Yeah, and join us next time when we rank
pillows.
Paper towels, pillows.
I thought. Are we
pillow
doing
towels?
Oh, we're doing pillow towels.
Pillows that double as towels.
Okay,
that's the next thing.
Alrighty.
Follow us on Instagram to be a part of the poll. Rank_kings_rankings, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Take care.